Well, guys, we're here another episode, and today I've got quite the guest. It's fucking Anthony Stiriti.
Dude.
Tony Stiriti,
How
dude.
we doing, dude?
What's up, brother?
This is very sick. This is so official.
So official, dude. This is how we do it here,
Thank
man.
you for having me. This is unreal.
No, man. I appreciate you coming on, dude. This is awesome. We were talking about Vegas just before the camera started rolling.
Yeah, you're moving there?
Yeah, I think so, man.
Why?
I think so. I don't think I'm an LA kind of guy.
No, yeah, me too.
And I want that, I was just talking about it. I've been talking about it with people, but it's just like, I don't want to wait like 10, 15 years to buy a house, potentially buy a house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean out here.
Well, you're also 50, dude. You're also sneaky old, huh?
Yeah, me, I'm 34.
34, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, well, by the time I'm 34, I don't think I'll be living in LA for sure. I can't, it's just, man, it's just, it's not real life. It's not like, I travel a lot, you go other places, it's just like people are just cooler, people more normal. I think it's better for comedy to at least be on the road or not live in LA most of the time, because you get to see what real people are like, and then you have real perspective. You're like really relatable on stage. Like, yeah, dude, LA's not. It's like Disneyland for adults. It's weird.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know?
Disneyland for adults.
Yeah, even though Disneyland is to some adults still Disneyland for adults, but
But we won't get into those people.
No, yeah, those people are insane. But yeah, dude, yeah, I can't. LA is a interesting place. I think I might be more of a New York East Coast guy.
Okay. Is that where you're originally from, though? Right?
No, I'm not. My dad's family's from Boston.
Boston. Okay.
So I could see myself living in Boston.
Yeah.
The dream is to be a successful enough comic to where I could just live in Boston, travel, and just get season tickets to all the sporting events. Just sit, have good seats, and just chill.
Typical Boston.
Yeah, dude, just hang out, just do spots and travel. Yeah. New York's. I like New Jersey, New York. I like for comedy. I think I see myself living there.
You were talking about Vegas too, though. Like you could see yourself
Vegas,
out there too. Yeah.
Because like, part of me thinks I should have started in Vegas.
Yeah.
Because like my dad lives there, I could live there for free. And it's a good little scene. They have good clubs, but it's also just like Vegas. Like it's different, you know? But yeah, so you would do comedy out there for like,
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
For sure, I do comedy out there.
It's a good scene. They got good clubs. Like I used to do a lot of shows at the LA Comedy Club.
Yeah.
In the Stratosphere.
How'd you do that? How'd you go about that? You just hit him up?
I would just my buddy Jack Jr.
Okay. Yeah. He's actually going to do Ari's podcast tomorrow.
Oh wow, he'll be here.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Yeah, Jack's the man. He took me to Vegas a lot. I'd go to Vegas. Vegas is a tough place to get up. Nowadays, when I go, I just hit up the don't tell people.
Oh, okay.
Like I can't, because the clubs are like different. You know, you got to be like either a local Vegas comic or like a headliner. It seems like to get in there, or like whatever. But no, the Vegas is sick for comedy.
I've only done comedy there once.
Really?
And there was not really like an open mic at Wise Guys.
The thing about it is the comedians that live in Vegas are very cool.
Yeah.
Like very cool people.
Yeah.
I like them a lot. Yeah.
You know Matt Salt
No.
out there? No.
I probably should. Sounds like a name I should know. But my buddy Jimmy seems like he's kind of running things out.
Okay.
McMurrin, he's kind of the man out there.
I should probably know those names
He's really
too.
funny.
Okay. That's crazy. Is Jack from Vegas?
Who?
Jack Jr.?
No, dude. He's just a Vegas guy.
Okay.
Some of these guys, they gamble, they party, and they do shows there, and it's a quick drive, it's a quick flight.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You
being
like
a Vegas
gambling?
being a Vegas, like Jack is crushing it now. But for a while he was that me?
No, that's one of the headphones.
For a while he was just like a Vegas comic.
Okay.
Not a Vegas comic, but he would do a lot of, he was a road guy. So he would do a lot of shows in Arizona, San Diego, obviously LA.
Those are good places to do
Vegas,
it, though.
And like NorCal. Yeah.
Yeah, those are great places to do comedy.
Yeah, so I'd go on the road with him to all those places a lot, and he was just, whenever he's in Vegas, dude, he's just the man.
How long have you been doing comedy?
Almost 5 years.
No shit, dude. Holy fuck.
Yeah. How about you?
Fucking less than a year.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What made you start?
What we were talking about earlier, fucking couldn't work in Hollywood.
yeah.
So it was just one of those things where I was like, well, this is it. I'm gonna try this, and then we'll fucking see. And then I fucking just started doing it. And then I did the podcast because it was like one of those things where I wanted to get open micers onto my podcast just to give them clips, like content.
Yeah.
Because I had all those skills,
Yeah.
and then they could teach me comedy.
Smart.
Right. So it was
Smart,
like, yeah. So that's why I hustled in the beginning. I was doing like 3 episodes a week, bro. Doing
Wow.
like a reel every fucking day, 3 reels each.
And this is still the successful failure?
Yeah, this is still
sweet.
the podcast. Yeah.
So what does that mean?
The successful failure.
Yeah.
That's what I just feel like who I am. I've done everything I've done in life. I've failed at it. That I'm actually successful at failing at things.
That's cool.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
Like
No, I know what you're
that's like
saying,
my
too.
MO, dude.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, and I don't know how that correlates to comedy. I guess it's just that. It's
100%.
just
It's
failing every day. You know, every fucking minute the mic is in your hand. It's just like, what am I doing here?
dude, I get like used to failing. Like it's if you've probably we've seen each other a lot, like the Fourth Wall. I go there a lot after I had like a really good set the night before to just
humble you.
To just humble not even humble, just like, yeah, fuck you, dude. You're not funny. You know, and that helps you, I think, work harder, and it gives you that obviously every time on stage I love it, but it's like it gives you more of like a fire the next time you're going on stage to like work to like, you know, get them. You know? 'Cause it's like you see so many comedians, like they'll crush a few times and they'll just think they're the shit. They'll stop working hard. It's like, no, dude, this is like, you got to be working the same you're working now. You got to be working harder when you're bigger, you know? And people don't understand that, but yeah, people think that's why a lot of people die off in comedy. But dude, you got to just grind.
Did you start out here in LA 5 years ago?
Yeah, my first few open mics I did in San Francisco, which I was talking about this last night with a guy. I think apparently Bill Burr, I don't know, apparently Bill Burr said San Francisco is the best place to start.
No kidding.
But, you know, I had no idea what comedy, like, I grew up in mostly the Bay Area the past few years of my life, but then I went to college out here in LA. So during the summer, I did like a comedy class out in San Francisco. And people shit on classes, whatever. I would too, but this one was dope. And it was like the teacher was a cool guy. He took me under his wing. He wrote with me, taught me how to write. And it's cool because you get up in front of the class and you get to like perform, like you give them like a speech to the class. So that like takes the nerves out of the first open mic. So when I did my first few open mics, I felt like I already knew how to perform. And he taught you little stuff, like you see young people, like they don't take the mic or they don't move the mic stand. Like little stuff you wouldn't know, like little crowd work things that you just wouldn't get but without the class. So that was good that he taught me that. And like I learned in that class that he said every, I think most, but he said every joke stems from a negative opinion. So if you realize, like, if you really listen to people's setups or people's like jokes, it's the first setup is usually a negative opinion in some way, just their opinion that's kind of negative, then they can make it funny. So yeah, I learned a lot.
That's interesting. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it's so then when I started writing, you think the first thing you write is like, what's something a negative opinion you have, and then about that thing, and then there's like a book. I don't have the book anymore. It was like a template with how to write a joke, and it helped me when I first started because I didn't know anything. And then then I came out here. That was during the summer when I was home from college, and I came back here for college and just started doing open mics like at my school and at my out here. So I just drive out here and do mics in Hollywood, in the Valley, and stuff like that. But yeah dude, if I could, because I had no idea. I was like, you do comedy in LA. That's where you do comedy. I was like, yeah, you do. There's open mics in San Francisco. I didn't know there was like a legit scene and legit shows. Some of the best up and coming comics are from San Francisco.
That's wild. I didn't know.
So it's like I had no idea. So all my friends live out there. It could have been a cool place to start, but it's also expensive, and who knows what I would have done for work. Yeah. But I feel like you can finesse life a little more in LA.
Yeah.
You could figure your way out a little bit more in LA. But I was like, this is where you do comedy. This is where all my favorite comedians are. That's where I want to be. But and I like living in LA. But it's I don't know. Maybe I should start in San Francisco or Vegas.
Yeah, dude.
Who knows?
How old are you now?
26.
Oh wow, dude.
How old do I look? I should have said that first.
How old do you look? I would have probably said 26.
Really?
Yeah, 26, 27.
I like when people say that I'm spot on at my age.
Yeah.
People lately, I've been getting a lot of 28, 29, 30, and I don't like that. I posted a TikTok video recently about you would like this, you freaking. Can we talk about politics on here?
Oh yeah, dude.
You freaking Trump supporter, you like this? No, but I posted a video. Dude, I do these videos on TikTok. TikTok started paying like a minute long videos.
I saw that, yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, and I have like some followers on there from years ago. So I started posting videos again. If they're over a minute long, they pay you pretty well. So I was just like, every day, I was like, let's just do a video every day. I was chilling on my balcony one day, and I was about to go to the gym. I was like, when I get in the car, I'll do this video. I was like, I started the video. I was like, why are dudes my age painting their nails all of a sudden? Like, I was like, that seems like a random thing because I saw like my favorite baseball player paints his nails. Drake does it.
But baseball players were cool when they painted their nails, like back in the day, like catchers.
Well, catchers can do but this guy does it not cool. And I like him black, but it paints him black and not my thing. Do what you got to do. Not my thing.
Yeah, 100%.
And so I kind of compared that to like my earrings. Like when I came home with my earrings, my dad was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" If I came home with my nails painted, my dad would have been like, "What the fuck are you doing here? Like you don't live here anymore. This isn't your home." Because my dad's like an old school Italian guy from Boston, and I told him that joke, and he was like, "Yeah,
of course,
yeah." And I'm related to my mom, dude. It got almost 2 million views, and people just shitting on me. People just like a lot of the comments were like, "You still care what your parents think? You're almost 40." So a lot of people, like, what's this 35-year-old guy talking about his dad for? I was like, dude, and I had like stupid mustache at the time, and I was like, everybody was just shitting on me. He was like, I'm 26, dude. I just got off my parents' health insurance like a few months ago, dude. I'm 26.
That's hilarious.
But yeah.
That's again, what you got mad at? People call you old?
People call me old. People, half the comments were like, "You and your dad should kill yourselves."
Okay, that's fucking
it's crazy. Half the comments were, "What the fuck's going on with this guy's mouth?"
Yeah,
there was a bunch, but I'm like, dude, it doesn't. If this was a few years ago, that's why I stopped doing TikTok. If this was a few years ago, like it probably would have bothered me. I don't give a shit now, but it's like, dude, it's funny because like if you're shitting on me for something you think, which I didn't say anything about any types of group or anything. I didn't say anything about gay people, anything like that. They just assumed. Obviously, I know gay people paint their nails.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, that's not a thing. But I was more so saying, like dudes, like straight dudes, Drake, like MGK, Pete Davidson, cool dudes. No, they got mad that I called Pete Davidson cool. But a bunch of stuff.
What the fuck?
Yeah. On Pete Davidson, I hate the Pete Davidson hate.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson's a legend. And it's like, that's the internet now. You see a guy like Pete Davidson, and people like, he's like, yeah, I have mental problems. I want to kill myself. My dad died in 9/11. Had a really hard life, but he's very talented and funny. And he dates some hot girls. People are like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you for, it's like, dude, I'm depressed. I'm suicidal. Fuck you, dude. It's like, you should kill yourself. People are like, dude, if you see that hate every day when you get online and you're Pete Davidson and you're already a fucked up guy from your childhood, you're going to want to kill yourself.
It's crazy.
And do drugs.
It's crazy, like kind of like the mental gymnastics you kind of have to fucking go through if you want to like acquire a following on the internet through social media.
And I see other guys, I'm like, fuck, why can't I have... Dude, there was a guy, that I love this dude on TikTok. His name's Duke Gomez.
Yo, he's great, dude.
Bro,
he is
so
the man,
funny,
bro.
So funny. And all of his comments are like, Duke for president. He says some crazy stuff.
Shit.
He
crazy
says,
shit.
The stuff that I don't have the balls to say on the internet.
100%.
And everybody loves him. And I say something not even bad, and they're like, kill yourself, you homophobe. I was like, I didn't say anything about gay people. You're inferring. So what my point is, like, you think I said something bad about a certain group, all you're doing is insulting me back. That doesn't make you a good person. It makes you a bad person.
Yeah.
So it's like, the internet's so weird to where it's like so juvenile, and people are like, dude, people think insulting you makes them a good person. So many people stitched it. These drag queens were like, I hate him. I hate him.
What the fuck?
This one guy, everybody made this guy out to be a hero. They're like, he spent like 2 minutes talking about like why he paints his nails, his daughter, and all this stuff. And we spent the first 30 seconds of the video talking shit about my mouth, saying like, saying I have permanent dip lips, saying it's just a birth defect. This is how I was born. And people saying what else was he saying? He was, this guy looks like the guy who would give me tell me about, he worded this so pathetically, and he's a comic, by the way. But he goes, this is the type of guy who looks like he would talk about date rape and roofies in college. It's like, why does that come to your mind?
This is
why
insane.
Why when people like try to roast and shit like this? Why? Because I'm a 26-year-old white guy with the earring, like when I wear a hat. It's like that sparks date rape in your head, you fucking weirdo.
People are just bored, dude.
And that's not the first person that's made a joke like that. It's like, you're a fucking. If that's what comes to your head, that's what you have to say to roast somebody. Yeah. Talk about date rape. You're a fucking idiot.
Those people who like stitch videos and stuff like that, they're just bored, dude.
Yeah, except for Duke Gomez, he's a legend.
Yeah, except for Duke Gomez. But like to like just single people out and stuff like that, and off just. Which they should be able to tell what the fuck a joke is, but people are so sensitive these days. They take everything so personal, dude.
No, if you don't think I'm funny, just keep scrolling.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
And that's the thing. It's like people that like stuff aren't going to comment as much as people that hate stuff.
True.
So
they'll just go on there and just fucking watch the comments.
Wild. Yeah. But I did get paid for that video. But
there you go.
Yeah. At least
Hell yeah, there
that was
you
a
go.
silver. I would have not put up with any of that.
Yeah.
If like, I'm a grown man. I wouldn't have put up with all the hate if I wasn't getting paid for it. But yeah, I don't need to have followers. But yeah, well, actually I do. But that's not.
So you said you had a little bit of following on TikTok.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
That was like in 2020, 2021. I started doing sketches on there, and I lived right here on Melrose. But we were just lockdown, COVID. I was getting some unemployment bread. And I was just doing the sketches, and then they started to get some views. Then I went randomly. People started commenting, like, what the fuck's going on with this guy's mouth? So I started making videos responding to those comments, and then those kind of blew up because my mouth is like a unique thing. So I made jokes about that. Oh, and I would do these. I forgot about this, which if I bring this back, that'd be sick, but it's so corny. I'd go, you know the joke, like, I like my women how I like my coffee? So I'd be like, I like my women how I like my coffee. Then I'd say something crazy after that. Like you know how they have like a flat white? I was like, flat and white, or something crazy. And then, or like the one that went viral was I was like, doesn't cheat on me with my ex-boyfriend after all this. I was just fucking around.
Yeah.
But so those videos started doing well. So the mouth videos and the I like my women how I like my coffee videos kind of got me a little following. Then I just stopped because I was like, I want to do other stuff on TikTok, and TikTok really pigeonholes you into one thing.
Right.
So I still have to do some mouth videos sometimes to get views, but yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. And then my stand-up was doing well on TikTok, and then I just kind of stopped for whatever reason. But yeah, I got to get back in. Oh, I am back into it now. But yeah, TikTok is a weird place.
It sounds like you've got some really good ideas to like kind of like for skits to recycle an idea, like the coffee thing, the mouth thing, and then you do this other thing with the basketball.
Oh yes,
bro.
Yeah.
That to me is fucking hilarious. I'm like, how was this the first time I'm seeing something like that? You know what I mean? Like that is hilarious to me, bro.
Thank you. I need to. I haven't posted one in about a month. I was posting them a lot. I need to get back into that though. Yeah. That's one of those things that it's like I was spending a lot of time doing that. And I which is not what I recommend, but I would get so discouraged about views like this. So many people said like, dude, those are the best. I was like, but it got 1,000 views. So I was like, well, why is it? But
really, just 1,000?
Some of them, yeah.
What the
probably
fuck?
More now because it's accumulated over time.
Yeah.
But yeah, some like the best one of those videos probably got like 12K.
Damn,
which
really?
isn't like crazy. But
what? That's
like,
so weird.
But like 300 comments. But I was like, yeah, Instagram's been weird for me. Weird for everybody this year. That's why I got discouraged on Instagram. I was like, let me try to make money on TikTok because I was spending so much time doing sketches on Instagram, and you know everything I post I think is funny. But since January, from like January to March, I was posting like every day, and I think I was like, dude, this is the best content I've ever posted. It's getting the least amount of views I've ever got.
So I think they're pushing political shit because my only videos that get views is my political stuff, especially when I'm talking about Trump or Biden.
That's crazy.
It's not even like the border wall or like police. If as long as they have like a Trump's name or a Biden's name in the video, it like for me it blows up. I only have like 1,000 followers. I'm not used to social media. Yeah, like
that's I don't know anything about politics.
I mean.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, well, it was, I don't know. There's like a thing where I kept quiet about it for so long that I just needed to get off my chest, and it really dumb for me to do on social media.
Oh, you don't know. Just be yourself, dude. Yeah. Be yourself. The pendulum is swinging though, for real, and it's like the shit with like the shit I did on TikTok and stuff like that. Like, I think in a few years, the type of people that were shitting on me on TikTok, they're gonna be like the losers again.
Yeah.
How those people are cool and let them have their moment. But you know, I mean, it's not to get political. I do know this though. It's 100% Trump is going to be president.
Yeah,
like that's going to happen.
And I'm not going to lie, dude. The fact that everyone now is like accepting that, it's making it boring talking about Trump. I really liked it when everyone was like getting pissed off at.
That's funny. That's a good perspective. Yeah. But the big thing is that I think is interesting that everybody's talking about now I see online is the black people love him.
Oh my gosh, of course.
Black people love Trump more than white people.
It was just the media telling everyone to hate him, dude. Like, no one genuinely hated him. Everyone genuinely hates Biden.
Yes.
Like the media is telling everyone to love Biden, but yet everyone hates him. The Trump was complete opposite. Everyone was fine with him, but the media was like this guy, this guy, this guy, and of course, you hear something every day, dude. Of course, it's like a habit, right? Like they always say, habit becomes thoughts, thoughts becomes action. It's just it's playing in your fucking head.
Atomic Habits. You read that book?
I've read Atomic Habits just recently, like in January. It was a great book.
I'm reading it right now. Yeah,
I love that book.
Yeah,
dude.
it's very
great
good.
book. Easy read too.
Yeah, read like a chapter a day.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah.
That's what the guy that wrote it is so smart.
James
it's
Clear,
like,
I think.
Yeah, you can. It's like 10 pages a chapter, and it's a really easy and interesting read. He knows
Sets up a habit.
Yes, he knows, dude. That's training your brain. I don't know if that's in the end of the book, but he's training your brain to like just
do little things.
10 pages a day. Yeah,
1% a day, dude.
Yeah,
that's all it is, man.
Yeah.
And it'll accumulate, hopefully, right? We like to think so anyway.
For sure. But yeah, the Trump, black people loving Trump is hilarious to me. All right, which is like, when you look at it, when it comes down to brass tacks, it makes sense. But it's like it's funny how the pendulum has swung and how things can get taken out of context through the media and whatnot.
Yeah. But I think that was the main thing that everyone saw was how manipulative the media could be.
Yeah, dude.
Right, but most people don't want to admit it. Don't want to admit that they were kind of like the fucking idiot who believed everything. Basically.
Yeah, you're right. And with like it's pretty. I think it became pretty clear with Biden because he's just like a.
Dude, he's gone. He's fucking out of his mind.
Yeah, and some of the stuff he says, like what do you say? Like the stuff he said about black people was very like. What are you talking about?
Dude,
and it kind of made people realize. I think that like. And by the way, I'm pretty neutral. I don't really give a shit about politics, but just from what I've seen, I think it made people and what I've heard online and through people, it's just it made Democrats become privy to like, the Democratic Party was just kind of using black people for votes.
Dude.
Like they didn't actually do anything to help them.
This is a thing that's been like a conspiracy theory since like the 60s. Like really? Malcolm X in one of his books, he's written, there's like literally in one of his books, I think this is before he went Muslim, I believe.
Yeah.
But it says the greatest threat to the black man is the white Democrat.
Malcolm X said that?
Malcolm X said that.
Jesus Christ. I didn't
literally,
know that.
Bro.
Wow.
You'd want to know how I found out about this? Is because this is when everything was happening. This is the bubble in the NBA. This is like when I stopped watching sports, right? LeBron had the book.
Wow, you're one of those guys. You protested the sports. You fucking, wow.
LeBron he was holding his book, and the interviewer was talking to him, asking, and he was like, "Yeah, like all the thing, yeah, exactly."
He didn't even read it.
No, the spine's not even cracked open.
Yeah, he's phony.
But he said, a reporter asked him, like, what do you think about the book? He goes, it's crazy how a lot of these things are still, like, relevant today.
Yeah.
And then when that book had that insert in it, and then someone called it out, and that's when my mind shifted, dude. I was like, what is going on here? Because I was all about, dude, I was a hardcore liberal, bro.
Really?
During 2020, the summer, yeah.
Wow.
I swear, it wasn't up until, like, August of 2020 where I flipped. I did the Black Lives Matter. I lived in Hollywood. I fucking did the walk like 3 miles on the day before my birthday. I remember it, where everyone was kind of going crazy with it. I gave money to fucking I donated money, did all of it, dude.
Posted a black square.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Nice,
Fuck
dude.
yeah, man.
Good
Hell
shit.
yeah. That's
Good
how
shit.
I did. I'm about that cause. You know what I mean? And then fucking I talked to a black homie, and he's like, "What are you doing, bro?" And I'm like, "What are you doing, you racist?"
Wow. So that's wow,
dude. And then it just started shifting, and I was like, "This is weird. Like, what is going on here?" And then it's like I have a joke, but you pick up a book and become racist. You know what I mean? That's what I started doing. I just started reading.
That's so
you know
funny.
what I mean? And then my mind shifted, and I was like, "This is weird. This is so weird." And again, that Malcolm X thing was really the catalyst to like, what is going on here?
Yeah, that's interesting, man. I don't think as a comedian, in my opinion, I don't think you could be too far either way. So I think you gotta like. I think it's all just like silly.
Yeah.
It's like you turn on the TV, you just see grown men and women arguing about random stuff, stupid stuff that doesn't even matter, like Chick-fil-A.
I 100% agree with you. It's WWE.
Yeah, dude. It's
circus.
All, yeah, and it's entertainment.
That's what it all is to me, dude.
People are sitting down at a table like this and be like, all right, this is what we're going to talk about today. That'll rile them up. It's content.
Yes.
They're content creators.
Yes, exactly.
It's like, and now that people are creating their own content, I think people are starting to realize that stuff.
How easy it is to like fucking,
just fabricate stuff and whatnot. And I people shit on me, but I'm a big Joe Rogan guy.
I'm a huge Joe Rogan guy.
People are just like, oh, he's a fucking sick dude. Actually, listen to Joe Rogan. The guy's
and he's just honest, dude.
Very honest. Him and Schultz did a podcast.
Okay, I gotta see that one.
Last week, and I was just like, it's just informative about like what's going on in the world and what, because they're very. I like hearing it. I like hearing opinions from comics, and all different types of comics too. But like Schultz and Rogan are like very down the middle people, and they're very honest and they're very opinionated, but they're also very like funny with the way they look at things. And I feel like I look at the same world the same way as them. So it's like, yeah, that was a cool way to see what's up with the world. Just watch comedians talk. That's the most reliable source of information now, is watching my favorite comedians talk about politics. That's insane.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But it's just, you got to be honest, bro. Because people can sniff out bullshit. You know what I mean? Again, with the media and stuff like that. Those people are just reading a script.
Oh, for
There's
sure.
a teleprompter going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're just following a script.
100%, dude.
Where as opposed to just listen, like people, it's awesome with podcasts where it's like people can go out and search and resonate with someone, right?
Yeah.
Someone more so similar to them than anybody else than just someone that you see on a TV.
Yeah. Would you see what's going on with Ben Shapiro?
Yeah, and Candace Owens. Yeah, dude. It's wild.
Like, that's like just hypocrisy. That's like this Ben Shapiro guy was preaching censorship and preaching
freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Not censoring your words. Then he makes his own platform or whatever. Then Candace Owens says something that he doesn't like and he wants to censor her.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, but that's have a debate.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Have they settled on a date yet? I haven't been on Twitter for a bit.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
okay.
To be honest with you, I heard all that from Andrew Schultz's podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
no, it's huge. It's huge news on like Twitter and stuff like that. I've been following. I don't know. Like it's been a thing where fucking like Candace or Ben Shapiro was like, all right, you got to come on my network, all this stuff. And then Candace was like, I'm not in town. I can't make it in 3 days because she was like in London or something like that. Wow. That's the last that I heard. But I mean, I think they should talk, dude. Like it's weird too because like I talk about it and this will be the first time I say it on a pod, but it's weird how on the Twitter it's on Twitter mainly I see it, but it's weird how anti-Semitism is kind of spiking up.
Interesting.
It's like
I have no idea about this stuff.
It's fucking weird, dude. And like I don't know a lot about it, so I'm not going to even talk about it. So
anti-Semitism is spiking up?
Yeah, like that. And then like this Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro thing, like that's like putting fuel to the fire of it. Obviously, the stuff that's happening in Israel, Gaza, right? Like, and I don't know too much about it, so I don't want to fucking say the wrong thing, especially something like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so sensitive, and like obviously we live in LA. A lot of my good friends are Jewish. My probably closest friend over this past year and a half is born in Palestine. He's Palestinian.
Yeah, dude.
Bilal.
Oh yeah.
So he's taught me a lot about what's going on, and it's just different perspectives. And you hear my family members have their own perspectives. I have no idea what to think because everybody gives you their own perspective, and they all sound very convincing and valid. So it's just like both. I think both. What are we doing?
Yeah,
they're both
the only thing
with
is
each other.
I'll say it like fucking our Lord and Savior Donald Trump said it, guys. Okay, is that innocent kids are dying, and that's all you should care about. Like, stop that.
Donald Trump said that?
Bro, come
That's
on.
hilarious.
Like, innocent people are dying, dude, and kids.
No,
like, and
he's
that,
right.
at the end of the day, that's
he's right,
bro. That's all you need to know. Like, stop that.
Wild,
bro.
Man.
And like again on Twitter, there's these videos. I don't know if they're real or not. You know what I mean? Could be from fucking the '90s. You know what I mean? But just people. I mean, I don't know if you heard, but they have like this organization who, in times like these, their organization sends out international people to go and feed the people who are being displaced. I forget what organization it is, but they have things where they have their own van and it's marked to let people know that this is like you.
Oh, they got bombed?
Dude, yeah. And like 4 or 5 of them died.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like that is like, they called it?
Friendly fire?
Not friendly fire, but like an act of terrorism towards like a human organization that like this is not supposed to happen in war. Like this is like it'd be like terms of agreement. You're breaching this agreement that we reached. And no one's talking about that.
Yeah, that's
or like they talked about it and they're like, all right, well, it's fine. And it's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The whole thing. I mean, like, but it's hilarious when you see, bro, this cracked me up the other day. I'm scrolling TikTok. I didn't know, Michael Rappaport?
Yeah.
Dude, he was the biggest Trump hater in the world.
That's right, dude.
In the world. Now he said he's considering voting for Trump.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's insane that he switched up.
That's right.
That's insane.
No, that's right.
That's wild.
You're goddamn right, bro. Everybody is fucking hopping on this goddamn Trump train.
So why is that? Is because the Republican Party is more for Israel? and he's
that I don't
Jewish?
know. That I don't know. It could just be like the state of the fucking country for all I know. You know what I mean? I don't know about that. I stay away from all that fucking.
But that's also just like, that's why it's just like I don't want to be that guy. I don't like when I'm 50. I don't want to be. It's like, bro, what? You're just a hater on a president for so long, for so open about it, about your hate, just being such. And he was saying some crazy
stuff,
bro. And now he's saying he's voting for him. It's like it's funny, yeah. And it's like if you like Trump, that's like you're like, yeah, that's right, yeah, dude. But it's also like the way I look at it, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, dude.
Yeah,
you're an idiot because you were that close-minded and that opinionated about something, and then you were able to change your mind. Good for you that you can change your mind, but it's like, that's why it's like, I hate anybody that's opinionated that much about anything. Mm-hmm. My favorite thing in the world is chicken parm. I would never go to a chicken parm protest. I just don't, it's like, protesting is stupid to me.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's just I don't like people that are so opinionated either way in anything in the world. Mm-hmm. I think just be chill, dude.
Yeah.
Just be chill. It's like, I love espresso. It's like if you were like, yo, they're gonna ban espresso, we got to protest. I'd be like, no, I'll just drink Diet Coke. I'm fine. Like I'm not gonna go protest something, dude. Stupid.
I think you're 26. I think it'll come to you in your 30s. Like,
maybe
you'll one day wake up and be like, these fucking people, dude.
Yeah, they start smoking weed again. Yeah. There was a moment when I got all those comments on social media. I think I'm a Republican now. I'm just kidding. All these people talking shit to me.
It happens, man. Like I said, I was a fucking hardcore liberal.
Really?
Hardcore, bro. Hardcore. I remember like one of my first interactions with someone in Hollywood who was like out there being conservative was an actor by the name of Jake McLaughlin. He was on like Quantico, the CBS show. He was like the second on there. But I worked with him on a movie and like just getting to know him. I was like his driver, like his personal PA type shit. But it was when Trump was president and we'd talk about it. And I was like totally against Trump. I was like, this guy's saying the typical stuff. This guy's a racist. This guy's fucking womanizer.
Yeah.
Shit,
wow, dude.
Yeah, dude. And then I got to know him and I was like, dude, like Republicans really aren't that bad. Because out here, you don't know, you just assume everyone's just, I don't want to say liberal, but just chill. Right, like back then, like during Trump's presidency, it made it seem like everyone who was Republican or conservative was a racist and like fucking, skinhead neo-Nazi, and it wasn't like that with him. Like he was a chill guy. The things that he said, and he fought for our country. Oh, so I was like, yeah.
Jake McLaughlin.
Yeah. So I looked at him. I was like, this guy's not that bad. He loves all my fucking Trump shit now on Instagram. It's great.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's awesome, bro.
Wait, but yeah. I wish we could live in the LA that they'd had in Entourage.
Oh my God! Like
that was
2000s,
the 2005.
Mid 2000s,
it's like
yeah.
No, from what I was pretty young at the time. I was like less than 10 years old. But it's like, dude, no politics, just that. No, you could make jokes. You could.
Well, it was a different time back then. Like it wasn't so like right now. Like everything's put under a microscope. Everything we do, you know what I mean?
I think everything's oversaturated now too.
Yeah,
but
or like so it's so hard to like fucking figure out what it would have been back then, because especially information now, like we're starting to gather like what is bullshit and what is like actual information.
Yeah.
And people are slowly but surely, it seems like, starting to find ways to find the right information, or at least find enough information from different perspectives to come up with your own opinion. Mm-hmm. I think that's what people have learned since 2020.
Yeah.
That's what I've done anyway, and I'm fucking retarded, bro.
Yeah.
I am the dumbest person I know.
You, dude. And isn't that like what my buddy said that Nikki Haley, the lady that was running for president, her idea was everybody has one digital footprint online. Like if my handle is Anthony Stiriti, that's my handle on every platform, and I only get one. Mm. So it's like if I post something about nail polish, a user 201888 can't comment and tell me to kill myself. Their full name has to be on that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's you can't make new accounts. You can't make new emails. Emails is the big one too. I had people.
This is what she was trying to do?
Yeah, apparently.
What
my buddy. My buddy told me that.
This is wild. I didn't know this.
My buddy told me this because we were talking about that because we had a comedy show about a week ago, a little over a week ago, and people were. I do this thing where I give out free tickets on Eventbrite.
Okay.
Just to get people in the door, just a guest list, and they found that link. These people found that link that are fans of my friend that was on the show, and they bought up all the free tickets. So the club thought that there was 100 people
What?
like coming, but they didn't show up. I knew something was weird because the name was like, one of the names was like George Jung, which is the character, from Blow, or the real guy too, but Johnny Depp's character. And then it was like crazy stuff, like Leo sucks dick. It was my friend
What
Leo.
the fuck?
But yeah, it was just like
That's wild.
crazy. David.
So that's why
David Archuleta. I was like, this is weird names. So I was like, I looked into it. I was like, yeah, they're. Then I had my, somebody I know look up the emails, and you're able to find if the email's made that day.
Yeah.
Or when the email's made. So three of the emails were like made that day, and that shouldn't be allowed.
See, that makes sense to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To run the whole thing, like. But it's just wild, like how like all these new things are always seems like the Wild West until the government has to go in there and regulate everything, right?
Yeah.
Like there's always this thing about this threat about AI, and this is from the Joe Rogan podcast where he had like this Japanese scientist like a year or two or something like that. But he's had him multiple times. But he said the scientist said Joe Rogan's like huge on like AI and like Neuralink and like how he's kind of afraid of it. But the Asian guy was like, AI is fine. We have to find a way to integrate it with it. You know what I mean? Not have it take over our lives, but integrate with it. It's just when the politicians get their hands on it, that's where it all gets fucking messy. But sometimes for this specific reason, like maybe it is good that we do something like for emails and like for social media. Maybe it is good because you could do defamation shit too, like ruin someone's fucking like character.
For sure, 100%. A random Reddit user, which Reddit is a wild place, but yeah, dude, the people can just say whatever they want. It doesn't have to be true, and people take stuff like that seriously. I don't know. It's a weird.
But that's freedom of speech, right? Like the doing that kind of stuff, saying those things is, you can argue now it's freedom of speech.
But they should be able to have to put their name. You should be like Anthony Stiriti works at this corporation. Lives in Los Angeles. Like, have your information out there if you're gonna put up some crazy shit about somebody.
Yeah.
So then you have to be able to back it up, and if you're trying to put somebody else's livelihood on the line, your livelihood should also have to be at stake in some form. If you're falsely accusing somebody of something,
For that specific reason, I actually don't see that being a bad idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, especially for someone like you who fucking are. You're basically how your income is. You have to sell tickets. Yeah. And if someone's fucking buying 100 tickets to fuck with you, like that's
And I told the club, I was like, hey, I called the owner. I was like, it was going up so quick. I was like, there's 80 people coming tomorrow night, and she's like, oh well, okay, I'll get more staff. And it's like, so those people were just trying to fuck with the guy, and it's a whole thing. Dude. And she got mad at me. I was like, dude, I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, damn, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
That's wild. People are so bored, bro. They need to figure out something to do with their lives. That's all it is to me. It's people who do that kind of shit are just bored with their lives. Like they're just fucking. Obviously, mental illness has a huge part to play with it, but it's just they're bored, bro, and they have nothing else to do other than just fucking bring agony to other people.
So bored.
It's wild. Super wild.
Yeah, people like that. I don't like it, dude. I don't. The social media. Some of the stuff people say to me on social media is just insane.
Yeah, and that's why I think like with posting, because I was posting for like fucking 6 months straight, bro, like fucking every day type shit. Wow. You know what I mean? And it didn't really get anywhere. But it was like, I at a certain point I thought it was just selfish of me to keep doing it, to keep like,
Why?
I could have been putting my energy towards something else, like a fucking like, a family. You know what I mean? Like just fucking, because that's what I want to do. Like I want to start a family and get married with my chick within the next 2-3 years.
Oh, you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, 7.5 years.
How many?
7.5.
Wow. How old is she?
She is 25.
Uh-oh.
What?
7.5 years.
No, she was 18, bro.
Okay.
She was 18.
That's 17 and
Wait,
a half.
No. Yeah, she's turning 26.
Okay, so she was 18.
She was 18 in like a few
you
months.
Were 27?
27. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you guys meet?
Our balconies face each other.
In LA? Or?
In LA, yeah. Out here in LA.
You've lived in LA for 7 years?
Yeah, 7.5 years. Almost coming up on 8 in like August.
Wow.
But I was in film. I was just doing the film stuff.
What does she do?
Now she does like design and fabrications for like concerts. Like she did Rolling Loud. She did Don Toliver Rolling Loud.
Nice.
They're doing a whole bunch of like Coachella stuff.
Oh wow.
This weekend, like they the Mac pop up, the Pizza Hut pop up, Mountain Dew, I think, and then like a couple artists.
That's dope.
Last year was my first time at Coachella, but she did Pusha T's fucking like set.
Oh, that's cool.
It was like a snow globe, but with cocaine, and then a fucking mountain of money.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, dude.
Jeez.
But she does that. She just did fucking Dreamville. J. Cole's fucking.
Oh, sick.
J. Cole's fucking like
Wow.
set type shit.
Do you see what's going on with that at all?
Yeah, Kendrick. I thought.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Actually, we haven't. I've never talked about fucking rap because I'm a huge J. Cole fan. Like
Okay.
that is my number one guy.
Yeah.
Huge J. Cole fan.
I'm a huge Drake fan.
Okay.
I think it's Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, but Drake's up here, J. Cole and Kendrick right here. Drake is
As a term, okay. So
Number
are you
one.
talking about as a full, like, a all around, like, artist, music artist, or he's like entertaining? He's doing the
Yes.
whole thing. Yeah.
Everything.
Or are we talking about like just the respective like music side of it,
both.
like the lyrics?
But in my opinion, you don't have to agree with me, but I like Drake better than J. Cole in every facet. That's just me. J. Cole, hey, great number 2. Great number 2 guy. Dude, second place isn't bad, Jermaine. No. That's pretty cool. I mean,
He's number 1, bro.
You know,
he's number 1.
You know, sorry, dude. Aubrey's just better. Aubrey is the man, dude.
Those are fighting words, bro.
Bro, you people like, I get so annoyed because people are just like, oh, Drake's just pop. It's like his famous songs are pop. Yep, you turn on Spotify, dude. He's got so many good random raps. Dark Lane demo tapes. He's got so much care package, headline, take care. There's so many songs you have no idea about because you're just a casual rap fan. You're just like, dude, one guy, I got so mad. My brother's a huge Drake fan as well. This guy goes, we're at the beach like a year ago with some friends, and this guy that we kind of just met was like talking shit about Kevin Durant. He's like, Kevin Durant's just like the Drake of NBA. And my brother's like, what do you mean by that? He's like, what the fuck are you trying to say? He's like, why are you talking shit about Drake? Like old people that are like, yeah, dude, you're 34. People that are like 34 and above talk shit on Drake like that. Drake started popping when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
So I've grown up with Drake. My first,
They started at the same time though, Drake and J. Cole, I think, or Drake maybe a little bit earlier, maybe a couple years.
I think Drake like 2 years early. Like Drake started. I think it didn't
he obviously popped off harder than Cole did.
Yeah, just because he's way better. But probably the first rapper I started listening to was Eminem.
Me too.
And then Mac Miller.
Mac Miller,
but Drake as well is up. Drake, Mac Miller, Eminem.
Nah, dude, J. Cole fucking takes it, bro. J. Cole takes it. It goes. But okay, well, that aside, what did you think about like Kendrick? What Kendrick's fucking diss compared to fucking J. Cole's diss?
I think Kendrick's not the, out of Drake, Cole, and Kendrick is 3, hard 3. If you want to do the J. Cole Drake argument, I'll have that argument. But if you want to put Kendrick in that argument, go home.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah, dude, the people saying the diss track was weak from J. Cole. It's like, dude, he did it in 7 minutes. He made that in 7 minutes, and
it went hard,
today people are trying to say that he's impersonating. Do you hear this? They think J. Cole, because he apologized at Dreamville. So they say he's impersonating a rapper that's fallen off because his next album is called The Fall Off that he's been teasing for like 5 years. His next album is The Fall Off.
No kidding.
So there was something on Twitter today. They said like Drake. If you look up Drake's dates, none of them were with J. Cole anymore, which I don't know how accurate that is supposed to be.
Bro, that was a fire ass fucking album I don't know that he just came out with.
Who?
Might Delete Later. J. Cole's.
It's great.
It's amazing.
The 7 minute drill is probably the worst song in the album, and it's still great.
Okay,
in my opinion.
That's fair.
No, I love J. Cole. He's amazing, but it's like, but just Drake's so much better. But like,
I don't like new Drake though. I like the old Drake.
Really?
I do like the old Drake better. Yeah. Maybe it's because it meant more.
I think Her Loss is a top 3 Drake album.
Her Loss
with 21 Savage.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, and I think it's Drake's the best at dissing people. When
He's not.
Kanye West said he's the best at dissing people. Kanye West said Drake's so good at dissing people because oftentimes when Drake disses you, you're the only one that knows he's dissing you. He's so specific with his disses, and he dissed on I think Major Distribution or More M's or something like that. And Her Loss, he dissed Future, and Future like just realized it and said something about it. That's why Future and Metro Boomin let Kendrick diss him on that album because now Future has beef with Drake only because Drake did an album with 21 instead of Future. They're just pussies, bro. Okay. They all want to be with the king. You can't all be with the king, dude. Drake's the best. Drake's the king. Drake's the king, dude. Drake.
It's just money. He's just selling out. He's not the king. You got fucking J. Cole, Kanye, and Eminem, probably top 3.
J. Cole, Kanye, Eminem. No.
Kanye is a more all around music artist than Drake is. I feel like. And he still comes up with bangers. Kanye
is great.
Drake, I don't really like his new stuff.
Drake's new stuff?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like the album with first person shooter on it. I didn't really like it.
Oh, dude, come on, man. That's I liked it. It's not one of his best, but I liked it. I listened to it a lot still.
Like it was after 2018 or 2019 where I was like, I'm falling off with Drake.
Really?
Yeah. But before then, I thought, bro, he's been on my Spotify #1 artist for like the past fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but he just comes on. Like I'll just have him on. But I'm not gonna lie, my music taste has changed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like country.
I like country a lot too.
Yeah.
I was listening to banging country on the way here.
There you go.
You know, long neck ice cold beer never broke my heart. I was singing along. Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen. My favorite one right now. Guess.
Jelly Roll.
Nah, I like Jelly Roll, but he's not.
Zach Bryan.
I like Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
I say Zach Bryan's like top 4.
Yeah.
Guess my #1 right now is. It's a slept on guy, young guy, so good. Better.
Hardy.
No, I like Hardy too, but no. Bailey Zimmerman.
Bailey Zimmerman, actually.
He's so good, dude.
Okay. I'll have to check his music out.
So he has like a bunch of just bangers. He's like 23 years old.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, he's really good. And he's like a very like old school, not old school, but like he sounds like he's
I love
40.
that. Yeah, I love that kind of shit, dude.
So I like him a lot. I'm big on this guy. I played baseball, and this guy, you know who Mike is?
Mike?
He used to be known as Mike Stud. He was like the frat rap era. He played college baseball. He's like
I don't know.
A lot of baseball players really know who he is and like him. I've liked him since I was in early high school, and he's like transitioned his whole taste. Drake likes him, but he's transitioned his whole style of music from like frat rap, douchey rap, singing to now he's like it's like the sound. He's dropping an album tonight. It's like sounds like Post Malone.
Oh wow,
very good. He's like kind of it's its own genre. That whatever that Post Malone, Mike, who else sings like that? Maybe even like Juice WRLD a little bit, but like that whatever that genre is, it's like it's not country, it's not rap, it's not pop. It's got they're making their own genre. It's just a sound. It sounds so good.
I can't do new rap.
It's not rap.
Like rap.
What do you mean by new rap? Like Lil Tecca, Don Toliver?
No, I like Don Toliver actually. It's like more so like fucking Kodak Black, Lil Uzi Vert.
That's 2016, bro. That's almost 10 years ago.
Is it? That's when I stopped kind of listening to rap. Like J. Cole's like pretty much.
I think that class is the last good era of rap. I love Kodak Black. I love 21 Savage.
What is new rap then? Who is new rap? Actually, that's a good.
Well, I guess I don't like these two guys are taking over the past like 5 years, and I don't get it. The past like 3 years, you know, Playboi Carti.
Yeah.
Not a big Playboi Carti guy. You know, Yeet.
Yeet?
Yeah, stupid.
I've
name.
actually seen that name before.
He's on a Drake song.
Okay.
The Drake song's, you know, it's the first minute, it's Yeet, and then Drake comes in and saves it because Drake's the best. But no, yeah, there's some of these guys, man, where I don't get why people like them, and you know, the old school, you know, yeah. What do you think the best era of rap is?
Best era of rap?
Not era, but like
I like the fucking like mid 2000s, but like the fucking Houston rap, like fucking Bun B, fucking Pimp C, fucking UGK, Boozy,
okay. Interesting,
fucking Outkast.
Okay,
that's like what I grew up on. Ludacris, even too. You know what I mean? Like all those guys. Yeah, okay. Like that's like the rap I grew up with, and that to me was just like the best because and like hyphy music, Bay Area music back in like the fucking.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I take back what I said, actually about the top 3. I think if we're going based on just rap, I don't think Kendrick is in there.
No.
I think Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's the best, in my opinion.
I hated Lil Wayne growing up, and then I graduated like high school and started.
I think it's insane to not put Lil Wayne in the top 3.
He's great,
so I apologize to the viewers, and I hope you watched this far to redeem myself. And then Kanye number 4, Kendrick 5, and 6, dude. Future's up there. Future's very slept on.
Future's up there. He is
slept on for like
that. Dirty Sprite 2 is one of my favorite fucking albums, bro.
He's amazing.
That Dirty Sprite 2, I could just put that on and just fucking on road trips. That's all
on the song. I can't say the word because it's a slur, but he has a song on the album "I Never Liked You," where it goes, "I'm that," and he goes, "Fuck her in her ass, made her pee pee." Crazy line, dude. Crazy. He just got away with saying that, and it's like a bar. If I said that on stage, I'd be locked up. If I said it on TikTok, I'd be killing myself, huh?
PP. Mm-hmm. That's amazing, dude. He's got some fucking random shit, but it's so memorable.
Oh yeah. But
bangers,
I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. Yeah, he said some crazy stuff. He's amazing.
His whole life is just a fucking movie, bro. That his life is gonna be made into a movie.
Yeah, the baby mamas he has.
Dude, fucking Scottie Pippen's chick.
Even
and now who's dating
Russell
Scottie?
Wilson girl.
Oh, that.
Did he fuck Larsa Pippen too?
That's.
He's dating.
I think so,
He has a kid with Ciara.
That's right. Yeah, I remember he was fucking with Ciara, but that line, "I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip flops," was when he was fucking Larsa Pippen.
Wow, I thought it was about Russell Wilson. Wow, okay.
Yeah, I think
That's
it was
funny.
Yeah, I think it was Pippen's chick.
Wow,
Yeah.
she's bad.
And now fucking she's married to fucking Michael Jordan's son or some shit.
No.
Yeah, like dating. I swear, bro.
She fucked Malik Beasley too.
Really?
And she fucked a guy that was on the same team as her son.
Oh my god, that's right. I do remember that.
Holy
shit, that's right.
Like, if that's my mom, I'm moving to Africa. I'm moving to Italy. I'm moving to Brazil. I'm leaving the country. I'm becoming a hippie, and I'm not ever going on social media again. If my mom is doing that,
if that's my mom, I'm fucking managing her OnlyFans, dude.
You're capitalizing?
Yeah, I'm capitalizing, dude.
I can't do that.
I'm gonna be one of those fucking sons that wear like fucking just like the bright fucking the Bape. Still wearing the Bape.
Yeah,
the fucking shades.
I'm so glad I never got into Bape. And I'm so glad I never had the money to do that.
Same here.
I used to be like, oh, when I get some money, I'm gonna get Bape. I'm gonna just live on Fairfax with all those stores.
Remember the hundreds and like what other ones were there? There's the hundreds.
I remember the guy that owned the hundreds. His store got
Diamond Supply.
Yeah, Diamond. Somebody tell Thomas Mitchell to stop wearing Diamond Supply. He thinks it's cool. What are we doing?
Dude, that's hilarious.
He's like, dude, I got it for free. Dude, this guy's got it for free. Doesn't make you don't have to wear it. I've got so much stuff for free. I don't wear it.
That dude's in his own world, bro. The more I get to know Thomas, he's just in his own fucking world. Yeah. It's so funny to me.
You know he's like 65 years old. He's 31. But he's 31. But yeah, I think he has a family somewhere. I think he's married to. I think he fucked Russell Wilson's wife too. But he's got a kid somewhere.
I just fucked your bitch in my Diamond Supply shirt.
In my Diamond Supply shirt. Oh,
and my Philly jacket, dude.
Yeah, I just fucked your bitch while eating Wawa. No, he's the best.
He's the best, dude. He really is.
Yeah, Diamond Supply. The owner of the 100 store said his store got like vandalized and torn down during the riots.
Oh yeah, the whole place was fucked up, bro.
Protests.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's okay. Like he like made a political, which he had to have had. You're an idiot if you don't think this, but he definitely had some insurance.
Yeah.
On the thing to where he didn't lose money because he was like, it's fine. Like what did he say? He was like during the riots, he was like, they'll never be the same, and my store will be fine. But he made such a big political statement that made him seem like such a good guy, but he obviously had so much insurance on the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that whole, dude, Fairfax all the way down that road and like places on like Melrose and Sunset, every single fucking business was torn apart, dude.
I wasn't living here at the time. I was up in the Bay. But yeah. Did you went to the protests?
I like walked. I it was because I lived on like Hollywood and Whitley.
Damn.
Yeah, so I was like right in the middle of it. So I walked all the way down, to like Melrose in Fairfax, and then just made like a huge circle. I must have done like maybe 5-10 miles that day or something.
God damn,
something crazy.
Steps in, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus Christ.
It was a pandemic, you know what I mean? How to get those steps in.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I've never been fatter than I am right now. I was thin during the pandemic, just running.
I got fat, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I was the opposite. I started drinking.
Oh,
wow.
I knew that was gonna happen. So I like made sure I didn't drink during the pandemic. Like I didn't do it. I just ran every day. Dude, it was like I was in boot camp.
It was so bad. Me and my girlfriend would go to like the Trader Joe's and get like, those box wines. We'd get like 5 of them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because it's like a thing where, it was a thing where everyone, you didn't know the next time if like the grocery store was going to be closed the next week. You know what I mean? So, or like what they had. So it was a time where you had to wait outside.
You're just shitting blood.
They would fucking,
you
it was
got
like
toilet paper and wine. You're just pissing blood out of your, Jesus.
And they'd just be like, they would tell you to come in and they'd have a counter, no more than 20 people in there type shit. So we would just do 2 fucking like carts worth of food and alcohol. And then we'd be good for like
I had
2 weeks.
This young comic came to my house last night after a show, and he's like, "Oh, I know you like wine." He brought some wine, and my brother's a huge I like wine, but my brother's like a huge wine snob.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Dude, it's like, what's it? What is solventless?
Solventless
doesn't have
wine?
doesn't have something. I don't know much, but my brother's like, "Nah, I'm good." My brother's like, "Nah, I don't want to have anything." The dude was so pumped to like introduce my brother to the wine. My brother was like, "Nah, I don't drink that shit. He's like, I'm not gonna drink it. Solventless wine." But it was good, pretty good.
Solventless wine.
But box wine, I couldn't do box wine, man. That's my palate. My Italian family. My family. My brother's so into wine. He always gets this crazy wine, so I just drink it because it makes you feel good. And then now my palate's so fucked, so I can't drink like shit wine.
Yeah, I don't do wine anymore. I'm like maybe have like a beer. I've like
beer. Dude, I'm a big. I'll crush the Coors Light, Bud Lights. I hate when dudes are like getting these IPAs. You're a loser. You're that into beer. You fucking just drink Bud Light. It's like I hate when it's like don't tell me you like the taste of that.
Yeah, I don't like the taste. I'm
so
a Pilsner
heavy.
guy. A Pilsner or a lager.
Pilsner. So Pilsner's like what? Like Stella?
Yeah, that's a lager. Yeah, that's
lager or Stella.
Pilsner's like a what's the other one?
I like those. That's the heaviest I'll go.
The heaviest.
I had like a thick blonde ale at a brewery the other night, and I was like almost hammered.
What?
Well, I didn't really eat much. But I was like, those are. It's like people like during the summer. All my buddies go to breweries and stuff like that. I was like, it's you don't like drink. That's not refreshing. You're in a brewery. It's 90 degrees. You're drinking like a thick milkshake of a beer. Just drink Bud Light, dude. It's way better. But dude, whenever we stopped drinking Bud Light, I went harder into Bud Light.
Did you?
Yeah, because it's like if you're not drinking if you're not drinking Bud Light because of the trans stuff, you're a trans. Yeah. You're in it. Like, what are we doing?
I just don't drink Bud Light because I don't like Bud Light. I don't
believe you. You're a fucking.
I don't like Bud Light.
Red pill Trump supporter guy. You for sure stop drinking.
What's it called? You like hard alcohol? You're a hard alcohol guy?
I drink hard alcohol. It's just tequila, soda, lime.
Jesus, dude, that's too much, man.
Tequila's the best. I don't really drink much anymore, but yeah.
I like a good gin and tonic. That's my drink.
Really?
Yeah, I get the words rolling off.
Did you bartend?
No.
That's a big bartender drink. I used to bartend, but that's what.
Oh, really?
Bartenders love gin and tonics because it's like they say it's like the most. It's like the because gin I think used to be vodka, and they ferment it or something like that, or the other way around.
Okay.
Vodka used to be gin before it's like fermented, so gin is like the purest alcohol that they say.
I didn't know that.
But
yeah, I like gin.
Gin and tonics, dude. I can't even. I used to be a big gin guy when I was a bartender, but no, just tequila.
What
Bombay.
kind of gin? Bombay. Okay, that's good.
I'm just tequila now. Tequila's an upper. You know, you don't get hungover. Tequila soda with lime, you don't get hungover.
I don't get hungover with gin. Tequila, I do, bro.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do, bro.
No, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's.
I used to fucking polish off a bottle of 1800 silver when I was in Vegas.
You've had an interesting life, huh?
Oh my gosh, dude. That Vegas life was too much.
What'd you do in Vegas? Like,
I just would just drink all the time, dude. Like that
but
was
it
just like,
doesn't sound like you were at the casinos. Were you doing cool shit?
I was like downtown. Like that would be like a spot.
Fremont Street?
Yeah, dude. Like we'd be there for like sometimes at home like 5 nights a week. Just be getting drunk after work.
Jesus Christ. What'd you do?
Just fucking walk around the same places.
Where were you working?
It was so sad. That's when I was a caretaker.
Caretaker?
Yeah. I didn't tell you that?
For who?
No. I'm doing like for like a fucking care home.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Just like taking care of old folks and stuff like that. Like changing their diapers, fucking cooking and fucking feeding them.
I would drink too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah.
You didn't smoke out in Vegas? You were on a weekend?
I did. And I was into other shit too. Like I was doing pills and stuff like that. I was really into like pain
now
pills.
It's starting to make sense. Now we're seeing the life of Jesse. Yeah. Why you started stand up 34. I like it, dude. We're getting to know you.
No, I wanted to start earlier, but I just never had like the confidence to get on stage and talk like that. You know
what gave you the confidence?
I don't know if it was confidence. I just think like I was just like, all right, well, I might as well fucking do it. I've always wanted to do it, right? Like I kind of got into entertainment because of it. But I like my first open mic that I was going to do was in San Francisco when I was living up there.
Where at?
I can't even remember, dude. It was so long ago.
Purple Onion or
I can't even remember
what's it called?
Like where it even was. But I went there for like 2 weeks straight. They had like an open mic on Tuesday. And then I watched for like 2 weeks, and then I put my name in finally, and then like I was sitting there, and like the first 2 people bombed it, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking bomb, and I never went back up until like last year. Never did.
This guy in San Francisco told me he used to go to the mics up there and sign his name up, and nobody knew who he was, and they'd call his name, and he just wouldn't move, and nobody knew who he was, so nobody was like, "You're up," but he would just sit there, and be like, "Who is Chris?" Like,
did he do it on purpose or
on
like
purpose?
just
Because
scared?
he would go with the intention of going up, then he'd get scared.
Yeah, dude.
And just not go up for like the first 4 times, he said.
Yeah. Some people don't have that problem. Some people just fucking are natural with it. You know what I mean? I for my first open mic, I was kind of drunk, so that kind of helped that I was able to like throw the bit away and then just fucking be myself.
Yeah.
That's when the kind of like the crowd and like everyone turned because it was really bad, bro.
After my first open mic, I got off stage. I went with my friend. I get off stage and I go sit down, and my friend goes, "I could probably do that too, huh?" I was like, "Dude, fuck you. That's the worst thing you could say." Yeah. "Oh, I should do this stand-up." Then he ended up trying it, and he isn't doing it anymore. But yeah, that was the worst thing to hear when you get off stage the first time. I should do this.
But everyone, though, even like, I'm still like fucking 5 years in, people are still coming up to you and be like, "Yo, I got a good idea for you. I got a good bit for you."
Dude, look, my uncle texted me this last night, right when I got off stage last night. It was hilarious. He goes, it's kind of racist. He goes, "Anthony, there are two types of India people. There are call center Indians and high-tech Indians." What do you want me to say to that, bro?
That's all he said?
Yeah.
Just that?
What do you want me to make a joke about that, you idiot?
See, like that? Yeah, like that, you know?
My grandpa called me the other day. He was like, "You ever seen this show?" He's in the hospital, so he's just like watching TV. He's like, "You ever seen the show Naked and Afraid?" It's like they're naked, they're starving, but there's a camera crew following them around. So what does a camera crew do? Why does the camera crew just give them food? You should make a joke about that. I was like, maybe. If I ever get that, if you see me doing that at Fourth Wall, I'm desperate. Which maybe I will. I feel like that joke has been done, though. It's had to have been done.
No, maybe. I don't know. I feel like every
joke... We'll do it on
been,
TikTok first.
Yeah. I've heard a little... I know there's got to be so many premises that have been redone. Gotta be, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'll say something at a mic, and I'll be like, I feel like that's been said before.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be the only fucking guy who's been like, "Oh my God, this fucking idea is great. This premise is great."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So you just gotta talk about yourself, man.
Dude. That's what, and I'm right now. I'm like talking about family because it's been easy for me because that's how I get around like the Trump stuff. Because my parents are like, my mom's like, and both of them.
So you're going full in on this Trump stuff, huh?
Well, yeah. Why not, dude? Why not? But like I said, it has gotten boring because everyone's more accepting of the fact that he's going to be a president, and like.
Oh, so you want the outrage?
Kind of. It was fun. It was a lot more fun in the beginning where people were like, "What the fuck, this fucking guy?"
Yeah.
And then now everyone's just like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah.
You know.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't like getting into arguments with people.
Neither do I. I don't like arguments.
You're just like pissing them off and going home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I could do it on the internet and I don't have to fucking deal with it.
You like arguing on the internet?
No, I don't argue on the internet.
I'd rather argue in person than
like people DM me. Like people are like been at least reasonable with what they send me, right? Like, they'll be like, "Oh, fucking Biden's economy is great. The jobs have never been better. You know, Bidenomics, it's working. Build back better." And then I'll send them one link and then it's just like, "Oh, I'll get back to you.
But this is what I say about that. It's like, dude, when I get home, I'm watching Curb. I'm jacking off. I don't need to talk to somebody. What are we gonna solve in an Instagram DM about politics? That's what I'm like. What are we? We're idiots, dude. What is you sending me an article? I'm not gonna read. You want me to read? Like, Biden, his economy's great. If somebody sent me that, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Oh, so you're okay. So you're
I
just
don't give a fuck,
yeah,
dude.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But maybe that's a mentality I needed to take because I like again I don't have a following on social media and like it didn't start to happen.
Well, I'm sure you're going to gain a following if you start talking about Trump.
I think I am, dude. I think I'm gonna start doing solo podcasting because I just had to stay laid low because like it started getting in my head. Like,
if you go full on Trump and you don't care about any backlash, you'll gain a following for sure.
And I think I am, especially because like I think the thing that affected me was that I was losing homies who were like homies for like 20 plus years. I think that's what it was affecting me.
And I understand that. And I think I've lost some friends just from doing stand up, from saying like, when you first start, you do like some crazy offensive jokes, but it's like I'm just trying to make people at the bottom of it. If you're if you really are going to stop being friends with me because I'm doing stand up because I want to make people laugh, you're a fucking loser. And I don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah, I agree.
Regardless, but yeah, dude.
But yeah, I think that's what affected me. It's been affecting me for like a month and a half. And then I don't know if for some reason like this week I woke up, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna keep doing it. So I'm gonna keep doing them. I'm gonna pump them out and shit like that.
What are you gonna say?
I don't know. But there's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna try to balance it out because my solo podcast ended up being all about politics as opposed to just like what I started it for, like. And basically like an introduction to me, like what it was like growing up in Vegas and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Which people I've seen like resonated with more organically as opposed to the Trump stuff.
You're gonna have people hitting up the studio, being like, "You guys shouldn't let this guy do a podcast here about." That's what people think how life is. They'll be like, "Why do you guys let this guy do the podcast here? Because he does a podcast about something I don't agree on."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, why do you care that much? Dude? If he's talking about stuff, this is what you do. Boom.
Exactly.
You'd never have to see him again. Why do you? People go out of their way to contact podcast studios, to contact employers of people.
Right.
So who cares?
The funniest thing to me was that one where I made it seem like I got fired from my job and my girlfriend broke up with me. I don't know if you saw that reel. That was the most fun I had making a reel.
What'd you say?
I literally was just like. Because the stuff I've been saying, I got fired from my job. They hit me up. My owners hit me up, told me I was fired. My girlfriend broke up with me. She took all her things this morning. And then the Stone Cold Steve Austin song turns on with the glass breaking and the frame like shatters like glass. And it's me in here with all this Trump memorabilia.
You brought it all in here? That's hilarious.
And then I just went off on it.
Jesus.
Yeah, bro.
Christ. Why'd you needed the guitar for something too, right? You got the guitar?
Yeah, I got the guitar. I fucking did like a fucking music video thing with that. That did not hit whatsoever. But my girlfriend wants me to take it down, but it's staying up. Dude.
How does your girlfriend feel about your Trump supportiveness?
Well, she wishes I'd just like maybe the approach was different. You know what I mean? But
it's that's the worst thing she could have said. Yeah. No. She just said you didn't communicate it right.
That is not. It's how I'm presenting it, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, how I'm presenting myself.
Are you being an asshole?
I'm just being really, really gay.
Gay?
Yeah.
Trump doesn't like that. Okay. Damn. How are you being gay?
I'll show you. Okay. One of the reels. Yeah, I'll show you that. I'm like fucking, like those like I don't know what you call them, like those things that you hook on, like the little
overalls.
Yeah, overalls.
Yeah,
like booty short overalls with an American flag, with an American flag cowboy hat and a fake mustache.
Oh, I'm surprised she didn't actually break up with you. That's crazy. That is funny though, because you look like you and you're dressed like that. That's funny.
I know.
No, keep it going. I like it.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
that.
it. Dude.
No, I would watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I also do want to do this thing where Donald Trump's like my imaginary best friend, where he's like, you ever seen the movie Jojo Rabbit? It's like the movie's about this kid his imaginary best friend is Hitler.
Oh wow!
But Hitler's like a caricature, obviously. So that's what I kind of want to do with the Donald Trump, just make him a caricature, but he's like my imaginary friend, and he's being supportive of me, passing around the word of the MAGA in L.A.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See what you got, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Well, dude, I fucking appreciate you being on here, Anthony.
Thank you for having me. This is very fun.
Dude. This is fucking dope. This is a good conversation.
I've never seen myself, and I didn't know it looked like that. 4K. This is insane. It's like 5K, huh?
Yeah, dude. 4K.
4K. This is very nice. Yeah. Dude, thank you for having me. This is sick.
Yeah, dude. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, dude. I'll put all your stuff at the bottom of the description. But
Dope.
appreciate you being on here, brother.
Thank you for having me, dude.
All right, everybody. Take it easy.